I'll give you 10 minutes, okay? You can do that. Okay. And we're streaming. That's fine, you can go do that.
I need to hide behind.
No, I got it aimed way up high. You stand over here, you're fine. That's why I put it aimed up high, so I don't have to see you. You'd have to like stand in my face in order for them to see you. Alright, so what do we got going on here in this mess? I have a couple things going on here. Where'd my stuff go? Oh, here it is. Alright, so I got Minmus Lab. Go. I'm making a mess. Room's already cramped enough. Alright, so here's my lab, which I haven't done much with besides suck down a lot of the science points I've been getting. I had a bunch of science stored in this lander can. I guess is the brain of the station, but it's all gone now. Okay, that's fine. Cancel. Okay. So this is the old station. I have a newer one. So let's go ahead and snap over to that. It looks the same name, but it's a totally different rig. It has an ore processor. Lots of heat radiator panel. And it looks like the sun just disappeared. It's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sucking down battery because of the lab that I'm using. Let's see how far down that gets when I go around the sun. Oh yeah, that's not good. Might need some more battery packs on this thing. And go. Okay. You don't need to know that. About to kill this camera here. I'm about to kill my stream because no one wants to see you. Go get your stuff on. She's hell-bent to go blow some bubbles outside in the hallway and can't stop telling me that she wants to go blow bubbles. No, you want to go blow bubbles. I just hurt her little feelings. Feel like a cad now. So I have 4 panels on this guy because I didn't want to worry about having to reorient it all the time. But I do have these little panels up here just in case, but really not going to do a lot to keep this thing alive, especially when the shadow period on Moon is a lot longer than it is on. The goal of this station is to serve as a waypoint for landers doing science ops on the Moon. They can come up here, drop off the data in the lab, process it. I have some data already. Not a lot of points built up, but the data's there. And I have their processor with empty storage tanks. So an ore lander could come up, dock, transfer to the station, and it'll process it and make fuel oxidizer, motor propellant, whatever else. So it's pretty self-sustaining. That's basically all I've done. Now I do have... Go to the tracking center.
Does it want to fit on me?
Oh, try harder. So where is my... This is not really an escape trajectory out of the sun. This was something I tried doing a flyby of Eve. It didn't work very well. This is all that's left of this thing. I deployed the panel, or folded up the antenna. Once I got near Eve, I was going to aero brake a little bit, bleed off some speed. Eve's atmosphere is only 90,000 kilometers up. I think my periapsis was 80,000 kilometers. It destroyed the probe, like all of it, just bits. Pretty miffed about that. So this is the only part that remained. I got charge in it, but I can't turn it on because it's dead. So yeah, it's a done deal. So it's just kind of adrift. It'll get near Dres. That was from its encounter with Eve. Just totally slingshotted it out because I came from Kerbin, obviously. But you're ready to go play Bubbles? Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes. You want 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, that was loud.
Fine.
I'll give you 10 minutes. I'll give you my clock.
Okay, 10.
Come here. Oh, open the door, silly. Put this by the door so when it goes off, you can hear it. Hey. Put it by the door so you can hear it. Because it's going to get loud otherwise. So yeah, let's not fly that piece of fail anymore. Now I was busy today since I had nothing else to do, being sick and all that. Hey, frame rate. Hi. Did I leave that there? Let's go recover that. This someone's flag, I guess. Let's fly this. There's a flag. Watch it fall over. Yay, didn't fall over. Hooray. Good deal. So yeah, that's that. Alright, so I've been busy with the tech tree. Science labs are overpowered. So all I gotta do is throw in some data into the things and walk away for a couple days and they generate quite a bit of science. Transmit it and keep at it. This is all from one Minmus lander trip and back. All, like, most of this tech tree, the heavy duty stuff, is all generated off of that. And that lab is still busy doing some stuff. Which doesn't have much in it now, but I still have a lot of points. But yeah, all this data. Generating 34 science a day. What I gotta do is go back to the tracking center and fast forward like a week. I'll have more science than I know what to do with. So really all I got left is some 550 point techs and a couple thousands and I'm done. Really, I have everything I need. There's like the big probe core, there's a little narrowband scanner, there's the Rapier engine, better rover wheels, ion stuff, the Mark II drone core, everything else is done. So that's what I use to toss in the moon science station into orbit with, because all that unlocks. I guess what I could try to do, fix my jet that I had here. That one. I was going to make a little survey plane and run around with this a bit. It's a little better. Let me see, what's the one piece of ravioli detector? I'll put that down here. Oh, very aerodynamic of that, right? Like, no, it's not. I think we're going to put beefier landing gear on this thing because I had issues with the landing gear falling apart before, so let's do medium-sized landing gear. Is that right? My center of mass. That should be fine. It's gonna sit kind of high up, but that's alright. These things have a higher... I know they don't have a higher crash tolerance. Oh, I got two of those guys. Oh, one of you guys. Alright. Will the ladder work? Maybe. Okay. Should be sufficient. The goal of this plane, I want the pilot here. I want the scientist here. And we'll stick in an engineer just because. No. Alright. We'll keep those engines. That'll work. Nice, got hydraulics. When can we take off? Right about then. That ground height might be an issue, but anyway. Oh, I have those set to. I don't want pitch or yaw, and I don't want pitch or yaw. Hey, my control's back up. Throw back down some. Bleed off some speed just by doing that. Let's go to the. Oh, hey. That was you. So yeah, it's pretty nimble. It's actually very, very nimble. That's still out. Go get some height going here. Throttle down some. So yeah, if someone else is on the server right now because there's nobody, then you could actually have somebody try to fly in formation with me and stuff. It'd be cool. Pretty wizard. But now I'm all by myself. I won't kill your ears by trying to sing that song. So yeah, now that I've pretty much filled the tech tree, it's like, okay, now what? It's pretty much going to be sandbox now. I mean, sandbox with being able to keep score of things. And because it's dark multiplayer, you could end up with someone taking control of your stuff and caching it in for all the science that's on it. So they get a leg up on their tech tree, I guess. I mean, because the labs are there in case someone wants to log in and say, hey, I'll transmit that science home. I think it'll let them. It's fine. Let's see if I can land at the island runway with this thing. Yeah, deploying the landing gear slows you down. Which is good, that's what I want. But I am not good at landings anymore. I used to be okay with it, but not anymore. That didn't do much good for me. I'm wondering now if I have too much roll control. It has a, oh yeah, it's the wingtips. The wingtips make it very, very sprightly. Let's not do those anymore. Oh, I should put some air brakes on this thing. That might help keep this thing alive. Oh hey! I have brake lamps on this thing. Well, that's a good visual indicator. Are my brakes on or not? Yes, they are, because... Okay, let's turn those off. Bit of rudder. Gee. Bert, isn't it? Oh, hey! The runway's not straight. Abort. That's not good. I've been here before, but I kind of overshot the runway on this and ended up in the weeds. Interestingly enough, there's the Highlands biome is over here. So there's a couple biomes right here at the little island. You can get here. I suppose if you airdropped a rover to it, it'd be good. I'm so messing this up. I suck today. It glides well though. Let's try locked view. Maybe that'll help. Maybe this will help me fly my plane a little bit. Okay, can we do this now? Can we land? It's looking more promising. Hey, maybe that was a trick. Yes, the runway's crooked. Oh gosh. Hey, boink boink. Oh, we did it. Whoa, bit of drift action there. Okay, we landed. Let's get some science because why not? Grasslands, huh? Really? This counts as grasslands? That was weird. Oh joy! I got all the fins on right now. All these deer. Lock the brakes. I want these turned off because that would be bad. All right, that's better. Okay. All right. Grassland. I think oh, I don't have that one. Barometer. Oh. Gravity data. I think I have a goo canister from grass. Oh no, I don't. Cool. I don't know what that actually does for me though. The one right? Wow. Size is that? 200 watt. And yeah, I got a crew report from here. So my scientist can get out now. In the ladder. All falling off from the plane. And almost getting skewered. Alright, cool. We can get on. I was worried about that. So take it. More data. Take the data. Download that. I don't think I can get the data from over there. Cannot reach that high. But yeah, that's that. We'll take the data from. Oh, okay. I must not have got one from there. Alright, so now let's turn off the thing. And our little bit of engine power is enough to get us going again. And off we go. That might help a little bit. Now I can throttle way back down because this thing is kind of over-engined. And we can go fly somewhere else. Or just recover it with a little bit of science that it gets me. Yay. Planes are challenging, I find. I'm used to just slinging rockets around. I used to be pretty good at planes, but I'm not sure what happened. It was the aerodynamic model changing that led to my sudden suckage at planes. There's KSC in the background right here. it aimed nice at it. And we'll throttle up and get some altitude here. So these are the Weasley engines, just basic turbofans. I'm not running afterburners or anything. I could if I wanted to. I have the tech for it now. I don't have the afterburning engines yet, but I have the turbojets. The good thing about these engines is they sip fuel. Throw some drop tanks on this thing and increase its cruising range. And as my altitude increases, the fuel usage decreases. So I can go up here, throttle way down, and sip fuel very, very small quantities. Which is good. I think what I want to do now, these are basically just wing extensions. I don't want to use them for anything. I think what I want to do is add air brakes, maybe change these out for beefier engines. But not like I have to. Yeah, I have one of those little curbing system. I need to toss some mods on it or something. Oh, I still got the... Need that. I tried doing a mountain landing with this thing before. It didn't work. There's actually some spots up in the mountains that are flat enough that you can try doing a landing on them. I was thinking, yeah, I'll get a landing going and that'll be fine. Let's see if I can do the landing. I'm probably going way too fast. Let's bleed off some speed here. That worked to bleed off some speed. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa! Screech! Oh, that's awesome. I put my plane on its side. That's talent. How am I gonna recover from this? Do I even want to see what happens if I try recovering this thing? I'm just gonna scrape this wing off, aren't I? What do you do when your plane decides it wants to do a bow? Oh wow, my video output took a dump. Oh, yeah, that did it. Brakes. Let's see if I can taxi this thing all the way to spaceplane hangar. What is up with my video output? Oh no, I'm gonna get a bunch of buffering. Wonder why that is. I have pretty good internet. Not sure why it would do that. Remember, let's turn off the flywheel. Oh, wheels have no traction now. park this thing right here by KSC.